I see some more faces plugging in. I see some more names popping on. Say hello, say where you're watching from in the chat, and make sure you send out any last minute messages to your team, to anybody who wants to be on here tonight to hear about all the upcoming exciting things that we have going on. We've got a lot of really awesome deals coming out in the next couple of days. We're going to give you some really high directive tips and tricks on how to maximize that. I know we have Thanksgiving coming, which is going to be amazing, you guys. We get to spend time with our families in gratitude, and I am just super grateful for this opportunity. And then I am charging through the weekend, but then we're also going to talk about heading into December. So get your team on the line so that they can be plugged in and prepared and set up for success. We've got just another minute before we kick off this call. I see some faces on here. Send out those last minute messages, drop a invite in those group chats so that anyone who wants to be on here is getting a reminder that we're plugging in here tonight as a community. What's up, Florida? Love it. Let me know where you're plugging in from. I see our friends on here. I see my lovely co-host, Jamie Hill, and I see our friend, the Keto Dad, Nick Martinez is on here. I see him shaking up ketones. I wonder what flavor he's drinking. I love that. I love that. Yes. We've got lots and lots of really awesome stuff coming your way tonight here on this call, and that is coming out this weekend. So I'm super excited that we all get to meet here tonight and kind of just get prepared, right? We are here tonight to kind of just get prepared for the next coming days and all of the excitement that we have coming up in the next few days. It's going to be the biggest weekend of the year. It's going to be we're going to smash through Black Friday like crazy, right? And it's going to be the biggest day of the year for all of us. I'm calling it right now. And then we're also getting prepared to launch into December. We've got some really fun stuff coming up in December with Epik. I'm super excited about it. We have tons of things to go over with that. And then even launching into the new year, we're going to start talking about it now. You can never start talking about it too soon. I'm excited for what's to come in 2022. So we are pumped that we are here tonight. We get to create this space so that we can all get ready to just smash through the end of this year together. So super excited. I've got my co-host Jamie Hill on here, and she's going to be jumping on to share a little bit more. I can't even find her notes. So Jamie, how are you? What's going on over there, sister?
Hello, Coach Bekah. Thank you so much for opening this up. Hey, everybody. So good to see you. My name's Jamie. I'm here from South Jersey. And just like Coach Bekah said, Black Friday is coming. First of all, I just want to high five everybody for being on right now. We are not out at the bars, right? So it's like a thing I heard, like Thanksgiving Eve, you're supposed to be out, but like we all missed the memo. We are where it's at right now. So way to go, guys, for showing up and being here. Super excited for Black Friday. Coach Bekah and I are going to share a couple of tips with you guys. Party days are over. I feel that. So we just want to share a couple of high directives for Black Friday and getting people excited. So there's a couple ways to go about this, right? We have the amazing ability to be proactive because there are people on this call who have been through some serious Prove It Black Fridays. If you have been around with Prove It for Black Fridays, drop the number of years y'all have been around in the chat for the Black Fridays that you've been around. Okay. Keto Dad is 6, 1, 5, 4. We got some veterans here who have seen the goodness that this weekend is going to bring. So I am super excited. I know we keep saying Black Friday, but I don't know about you guys. I just have a feeling it's going to be all weekend long into Cyber Monday. Maybe, I don't know, but that gets me all excited for this. So my first high directive would be to make sure there is some type of post up with a call to action in your story. So if y'all haven't taken the time to go into your stories, you can go in the little search bar, type in Black Friday. There are so many fun images that you can use and GIFs that you can use about Black Friday, about the deals. We don't know what's coming. We're just super excited. And it's really the energy that you're going to put behind this, about how excited you are for what's coming. Nobody knows what's coming. We just know it's going to be amazing, right? Black Label, I hope. So I would suggest getting a really fun graphic up for Black Friday on your stories on Instagram, making sure they are linked and making sure that you are in communication with customers who are loving this product and with promoters on the team that are super excited to rock this too. So I'm taking the proactive approach. That is my tip. Coach Bekah, what do you have to tell these fine people about Black Friday?
I love it. I love it. Yes, a call to action, right? What I did was, I wonder if I have my picture over here. I took a picture of a paper and I wrote on it like Black Friday savings, comment wait list if you want to get on the wait list. And I put one of the little comment boxes, right? So super simple, super easy. My high directive tip is to go directly into those inboxes, reach out directly to people. Anyone who has ever expressed interest, whether you have trial packs out the door to them, or if you've had the conversation with them, you can even reach out to people who you have not had the conversation with because they've been watching you. You never know, but they have been watching you. The eyes are on you all the time, right? And just saying, hey, how are you? I'm creating an exclusive list chat for Black Friday. Our sales and deals are always amazing. And it's right around the corner. I know there's something good coming. I don't want you to miss out. Let me know either way if you'd like to be added to my VIP list, right? So super simple, super easy. I've literally just spent time, I've time blocked, right? So that's the other thing, is spend time blocking when you're going to be working your business, right? It is the holiday time, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, usually family lingers. I don't know about you, but my family lingers. So I drink extra ketones, right? So family's lingering around, so they want my attention, but I know that this is my business, right? And so I am in business for selling ketones. And if there's a way that I can help people get them at a discount, like I know that I need to be focused on that. So taking time out of my schedule and blocking it out so that I have like a space to go to, so that I'm away from people. I can focus and be intentional with that time, because if I'm trying to do 10 million things, I might lose stuff in like things get lost in the sauce when I need to be able to give intentional focus to the business. So time blocks, set time away from the family, so that you can work during that day, right? And direct reach outs. Also, take some time to make some lists about, I heard that there might be, I see lists coming up. There's Rhino Run trackers going everywhere. Okay, cool. Take some time to make some lists though of specific products, right? I heard that maybe something's coming out of hibernation. I heard that maybe there's something that goes along with Black Friday. Maybe you got a little tease of it, or you got to order some today if you had the early deals, right? So take some time to go into your back office and filter through customers who have already purchased those products, right? So take some time and make a list so that as soon as those things come out on a discount or come out of hibernation, you can send them a message and let them know that they are back. So those are my high directive tips, getting prepared in advance so that when they come and when they get released, all you have to do is hit that send button with your script and letting them know that our deals are here. Whatever product it is on sale now. Go get it while it's hot, right? Awesome. Cool. Let's see, where are we going now? We are going right into, oh, Jamie. Jamie's going to come back. We've got Jamie going right into, that's preparing for the weekend, right? Preparing for the upcoming month. We have a big event coming up, which is the event of the year, the Epik event of the year coming up very, very soon. And so we wanted to jump on here with you because some people have been through Epics before, right? And some people have not. I mean, I think a lot of people on here probably got started. I don't know how many people got started within the last year. Drop a 1 in the comments if you've gotten started within the last year. Love it, love it. 1, 1, 1. Look at all the new people. I love it. So this is a celebration. That's what it is. This is a celebration for all of you who have joined us and who have jumped on board, and for all of us who have been smashing through different goals and different achievements and accomplishments. And so, Jamie, do you want to come off and let us know what is the value in showing up for events? Why should people commit to coming to this event?
Yes, hello. So I'm excited because I've only done one Epik and it was virtual, right? And now we are blessed again that Epik is virtual again, but we have a lot of options, which I believe you're going to come on and talk. Oh, nope, I'm going to do that a little bit later. So what is Epik? Just like Coach Bekah said, it's a huge celebration. I got like a tail end of it while I was busy with my kids while Epik was on last year. And this year I'm like, oh no, we're gonna be focused for this, right? And the reason that happened is because of the value of events. The value of events for me has really grown over this last year as I lily padded from event to event to event to mastermind, right? So there is so much value. There are so many relationships to be built. If you've been to a mastermind of any kind, drop a 1 in the chat and what you think your biggest take forward from those events were. Mine is always the community and seeing where people are at the beginning of the event and at the end of the event, because people who don't know what to expect and show up scared, those are my favorite people to watch, right? Because by the end of it, we're all hugging, we're all family, and it's really just such individual growth and then growth for everybody together. So in order to explain what these events are, my biggest suggestion is to get to an event. Absolutely. There's so much value in being around like-minded people and bringing out greatness that's already inside of you that maybe you had down there for a while, right? And having people around you who are excited to be in this community, who are drinking the Kool-Aid and loving it, and who are just positive all around. Like, it is just so magical to watch personal transformations from the time you step into an event and when you leave. And the really cool thing with these virtual events is that if you're getting together and having watch parties with whoever, you can pair that with a mastermind. So you don't just have to have a mastermind. You don't just have to have the event. You can literally have as much fun as you want with whomever. There are so many options and locations across the US where people are getting together to watch Epik. And I'm just super excited for all of those events. So let's see here how you can attend. And before I do that, Bekah, why don't you tell people what it is? Tell people what it is a little bit more. What's the cost of this? Tell them.
Listen, this is, like I said, the celebration of the year. There's going to be people who are getting recognized for different accomplishments. Things like who here has hit MVP or multiplier before? Go ahead and drop a 1 in the comments below where my multiplier is at, right? people get recognized for the work that we have been grinding all year, you guys. We get into the DMOs, we get into the daily grind, right? And this is a time to really celebrate and really take a step back and just high five ourselves, pat ourselves on the back, celebrate all the work that we have put in and where we've come from, and then see what the vision is going forward, right? So I know that there are like value of events, right? There are so many things I can say about events, but a big thing is that at events, they tend to drop new stuff on us, right? At events, they give us sneak peeks of what's to come. They let us in on different things that are coming out soon. So you really don't want to miss it. You want to grab your ticket, whether you can attend virtually or in person. There are different locations that are hosting watch parties right outside of New York City. I think that over on the West Coast, they're putting stuff together. So there's something out in Las Vegas. So wherever you are, if you're open to traveling, if you can, I would definitely recommend getting into the environment with people. There's power in proximity. But you guys are going to get to celebrate together. You get to see the accomplishments, and you get this vision of, if they can do it, I can do it too. Right. And that's what's really powerful for me. I saw Jamie Hill out in Colorado at an event, and I said, well, if she can do it, I can do it too. And here we are hosting this call together. So that is what it's going to be. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. So what, like we're just sharing the whole thing. So like I said, there's different ways that you can attend. Jamie, do you want to just hit the nail on the head for that for us?
Yes, for sure. So tickets are $97. So step one, if you have not secured a ticket to Epik, make sure you go into the back office and secure that. Like Coach Bekah said, every single event, there's like a special, right? Who missed out on Fueled by Female the first time because they didn't have a ticket to JM3, right? So grabbing your own ticket is going to unlock whatever special things are going to come at the end of the year. And I'm not sure if you were on the COC call with Dr. Ryan, but he was definitely letting some things out of the bag with Jody's help there. So I know that I'm grabbing my ticket regardless of if I'm attending an event, which I am. And all of you should definitely either plug into something, reach out to those people on your team and see who is doing something around you, and just get around people. It could be 2 people, it could be 3 people. So like the comments are saying, there's something going on in Sacramento, there's something going on in Las Vegas, and again, right outside of New York City in North New Jersey, there's also a large home. I don't even know if home is the right word, estate, McMansion, really fun house. Still a room available if you're interested in that, or just getting together and celebrating this. So you could do it virtually, you could do a watch party with whoever. There are so many ways to watch. Just make sure you secure that ticket and actually get a chance to watch. Even if it's an hour or 2 a day, you're going to get the value out of that ticket, especially if it's going to unlock some goodies that only people with tickets can do. So next up on our list, we're going to switch gears here, and Nick is going to chat. If you guys have any questions about Epik, make sure you reach out. And Nick, what do you have for us, sir?
What's happening, everybody? Good. Thanks, ladies, for hosting this call. I'm excited that we're doing this. I'm excited that there's so many of you on the day before Thanksgiving. I know you probably got cooking to do and places to be, so I appreciate you taking some time out of your night just to be here with us. I'm really excited for this point in time. It's been like 2021. I remember when it started. I remember kicking it off. I remember thinking, wow, this is going to be an interesting year. Thinking, oh, maybe COVID will be behind us. Maybe it won't. Who knows where we'll be at? Well, here we are. And I don't even know where we're at. So to pretend I had a crystal ball to tell you what was coming in 2022 would be super naive. But one thing I do know is right now, nothing's changed as far as human beings and their health and their need for energy and fat loss and feeling better. Right? Every time I go out, people are still feeling awful. They're still searching for copious amounts of Red Bull, Rockstar, everything you can think of, Starbucks, Caribou, just to make them feel good in order to put a Band-Aid on what the problem is. And we have something so magical. Actually, I have like 3 of these left on my desk. I discovered them the other day. I don't know, there's some snow cone like crazy fiends out there. We put in lots of requests to prove it, saying, hey, bring this stuff back, but I don't know if they heard me or not. It is snowy here in Minnesota, so I don't know. But regardless of the fun flavors, we all need, Sally's losing her mind. We all need ketones, right? And the fact that we have them and that we have them in drinkable form that tastes like snow cones means that we have our hands on something special. And the question is, have we talked to enough people about it? Have we introduced this to enough people? And have we stuck with it long enough for those people that we talked to a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, or in my case, 6 years ago? Have we been here long enough for them to say, you know what, I think it's time? And I think it's fun every time I get one of those messages. Hey, I've been following you for 2 years and I think I'm ready to try ketones. And I always have to pause and think, wow, what if I'd stopped after 23 months instead of 2 years? That person would have never said yes. So I share that because a lot of the seeds that you'll plant today, tomorrow, next month, the month after that, they may not come and be ready. Those people may not say, hey, I'm ready. But our job isn't to make them ready. Our job isn't to convince them. Our job is to sort and sift and basically be like a hummingbird. I heard once a hummingbird has to check like 1,000 flowers to find nectar. So a hummingbird's a nectar detector. And in warmer climates right now, hummingbirds are flying around and looking at flowers. Now, if a hummingbird has to check 1,000 flowers to find their nectar, do you think they stop on one that doesn't have nectar and sit there and say, oh, I swear this was a pretty flower. I bet you it's got nectar somewhere in there, and go like this more? No. What do? They go to the next one. They go to the next one. But for some reason, this business, we get so fixated on one person that we wrap our business around their opinion. And because they told me it was expensive, or because they told me, I don't know, their brother-in-law or their uncle who happens to be 200 pounds overweight and feel awful told them that it was unhealthy, they said, oh, no, it's not going to work. And then I get stuck there. And instead of continuing on, I stay here. Right. So as we go forward, as we move into 2022, whatever 2022 brings, I know that things aren't going to change. People are still going to need energy. They're still going to need focus. They're still going to need fat loss. In fact, they're probably going to gain more weight in 2022 than they did in 2021. They're probably going to buy more Rockstar energy. They're going to buy all the energy drinks, Red Bull, everything you think of, searching for something that is elusive to them, when we have our hands on drinkable ketones that put them in a state of ketosis, right? And for us, ketosis was healthy. I was talking to a brand new promoter. I think she might be on here, Chelsea. She's a dairy farmer. And she's like, Nick, did you know that ketosis in cows is bad? And I used to test them for ketosis. So she's like, but humans, it's good. And I'm excited to be in ketosis. I thought that was a fun fact. So I just wanted to share that because right now I'm sitting here excited about this weekend. I'm excited about the end of this month. I'm really fired up about December and Epik. But what I'm more excited about is bringing this group of people, all 79 of you, together to create something special, to create something magical. Because individually, we can all impact a couple people, right? And find some cool stories, which is awesome. But collectively, like, we have the power to literally shift not just 1,000 people, not just 10,000 people, but hundreds of thousands of people's lives through this conversation. I've watched it happen over the last 6 years. I'm excited to watch it happen again and again and again and again in the next 6 years as a result of this style of business. Because when I shared this with my sister, who, I don't know, she may be on here, lost 38 pounds, just 5 foot, she starts feeling amazing. Like, that was cool. She started to share it with her friends. When I shared it with my mom, who at the time was 63, is now 68, right? Who's now living her best life, trim as can be. I've never heard of my mom wearing a bikini. I still haven't seen her, thankfully, but she's now wearing bikinis. My dad, who's 71 years old, right? Actually just turned 72. Like, he's climbing mountains, he's biking, he's doing things that I wouldn't imagine doing in the 70s. And they just booked the trip to come out and hang out with us for a week here at Christmas, and they're going to spend more energy time on the floor with our children and our dogs probably than we do. And why is that? It's because I got excited about ketones 6 years ago and shared it with them, right? So because we have that ripple impact, the question is, as a result of you opening your mouth today, who's going to be impacted? And that's the value of what we do. That's the power of, I could tell story after story after story. I'll show one more just because I think Natalie Zabrowski's on the Zoom and I don't think she'll mind. She sent me this picture. Might be hard to see, but can you see those pants? Does that show up? Right? So she said, let's see, those were her pants from, let's see, buy new pants again yesterday. The ones I bought at the end of October were too big. That was from May to now. So imagine if those were your pants and you're fitting in different sizes. The size of the pants doesn't matter. It's how you feel, how you wake up, how you show up every day, which is just super, super cool. So we have an opportunity because of holidays, because of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the crazy weekend, to really create urgency. And if you think about it, the reason that we have sales is because they create urgency. They cause action. Right? Stores don't put stuff on sales just because they can sell things for a lower price. They put it because if there's a sale, then from a consumer standpoint, we say, hey, we need to buy it now. Otherwise, we're going to miss the sale. So there's a reason that we have Black Friday sales. There's a reason that you have Cyber Monday sales. And if we all understand the intention and the purpose behind that is to help people make that decision, because sometimes they just need a little bit of a push, or sometimes they need a little urgency in order to jump. So I'm just as excited for the existing customer that we have this weekend to get their favorite flavors at a discount, as I am for the new person that's never drank ketones to finally raise their hand and say, okay, I'm ready. So I want you to think about both sides of that. We got our consumption of people that are already loving ketones and supporting their journey. And then at the same time, we have those new people that haven't started yet and they're just ready to go. This is an opportunity to create that attraction. Speaking to Epik, I can't wait for this event. If you don't have a ticket, I was just looking through the cloud office and I saw a lot of your faces that are assigned and registered tickets, which is awesome. I also saw a lot of your faces that don't yet have their Epik tickets, which is not awesome. It's $97, right? If just grab the ticket. It's going to be worth every penny. Whether you're able to attend every single hour of it or just able to attend a few hours each day, right? I want you to do what you can do. I don't want you to look at it and say 3 days, I can't do it, and just write yourself out. I had a conversation with Jason. I think he's on here as well. He's like, Nick, I'm going to be at the ER working. He's a nurse practitioner all weekend. I'm like, are you able to put an earbud in? He's like, heck yeah. In between patients, I'll be watching. I'm like, perfect. Grab a ticket. So he's going to be watching virtually from the hospital in between doing his job. But you know what? That's the beauty of this time that we live in. Prior to this, you'd have to be able to not be at your job in order to attend Epik. Guess what? You all can attend it. Right now, if you have the opportunity and you want to come hang out with some amazing promoters, seek out one of the opportunities in your area. Or if you're ready to hop on an airplane and come hang out, we're going to be just having an amazing time in this absolutely incredible mansion outside of New York City. We'll probably be able to get into the city, and there's still space for a few more people. So if you haven't committed to Epik yet and you're wondering, you're thinking, man, should I come? Should I not? Come join us. We've been doing these masterminds all over the place and been having a lot of fun. And I'd love for you to come and join us. And I know the people that have been at those they've been life-changing and they've been incredible. So this is an open invitation. This is me, Nick Martinez, saying, come and hang out with us. If you don't have any other place to be, I'd love for you to be with us in New York City. So it's going to be incredible. Or if you're on the West Coast, go hang out with Sally. I see you, Sally. Because Sally is where the party's at. I will just say that. So that being said, it's just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning. I don't care if you've been in the business for a month, and if you've been in the business for a couple of days, like Chelsea that's on here, yeah, this is just the beginning for you. But for anybody that's been in for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, like it literally is still just the beginning. We haven't scratched the surface of it. Why do I know that? Because my family and I went out to dinner at a restaurant today, and I looked around, and I can guarantee you that none of those people were drinking ketones. And none of those people knew about ketones. The waiter didn't know about ketones. The hostess didn't know about ketones. None of the people at the restaurant knew about ketones. Like, we're this large. Think about any other like network marketing company or health company that you know of that's been around for maybe 15 or 20 years. Like, you can say the name and people are like, oh yeah, I've heard of that. Oh yeah, I tried that. Right? Right. Well, they haven't tried ketones yet. And they haven't gotten to have their hands on something that's so fundamental to the human existence. I mean, if you haven't figured out the difference between Prove It and ketones versus everything else out there, it's the fundamental fuel source for the human body. Not for the cow, apparently that doesn't run on ketones well. For the human body, we run on glucose, we run on ketones, right? I mean, you all know that, but like, if you just think about that and like savor the fact that what we get to share and what we get to build a business around provides people with that, they have no other way to get in there unless they're strict on the diet or they're starving or fasting, right? If they stopped eating for 36 hours, yes, they're in ketosis. If they 100% didn't eat any carbs, even if they tried not to eat carbs and they looked at the donut, they're probably not in ketosis. With this, they are, okay? So be excited about that. Be passionate about that. Have some amazing vibrancy as you're around your family. Give them space. Some of your family will love you, and some of your family will still love you, but not be interested in ketones, and that's okay. And I'll share that because I have family coming over tomorrow. We're gonna have a great time, and my mother-in-law is yet to drink ketones after 6 years. My sister-in-law, who's Chrissy's identical twin sister, she drinks ketones now when she comes and just takes some from our basement, but she's never actually bought ketones. It took her 5 years to actually say, can I try it? 5 years. My family, different experience, right? I shared that in the beginning. Her family, different experience. I don't judge that. I don't have any energy on it. I'm loving them where they're at because that's the environment that I want to create in my house. So I encourage you to do the same thing. And the more that you let go of that, then it will create a peaceful and happy holiday, which they'll come back next year and they'll probably decide they want ketones. So you just never know. Everybody's got a different time. So thank you so much for being on. I'm going to turn it back to Coach Bekah. Jamie, Bekah, thanks so much for encouraging us to do this call and keeping on me. And thank you for hosting and leading. Appreciate you guys.
Oh my gosh, give it up for Nick. Did you guys know he could write Hallmark cards? My goodness, that was just like chef's kiss. Love them where they're at. Very good information there. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sitting here and I'm like, I am just so stoked for Epik. I'm stoked for 2022. This company, like he said, is just getting started. I feel like that every single day that we are just getting started and scratching the surface. So we will see y'all either on the screen at Epik, right? Y'all better be shaking your butts and going crazy. I see you, Liz Grant, down there. I love that. Or we'll see you in person. So super excited. Have an amazing holiday, you guys. Thank you so much for making time, and we'll see you soon. Bye.